What is going on, guys? Keen Flame here, back with another video, and today we got Redo, the legendary Smurf of old, against Lightjagami, another Smurf, aka Keen Regulate, taking rank 1 for the Keen boys. And Redo used to be in Keen 2, or he is still in Keen, I don't know. Anyway, both of these guys are Smurfing, so it's a Smurf on Smurf, Keen on Keen violence. And this is gonna be a very interesting game between two very high level players. Lightjagami is not the real Lightjagami, by the way. He is rank 1 right now. He changed his name to Keen Regulate, and he might change his name again, who knows. But yeah, he's been playing a lot of Zeus and abusing a lot of centaurs. And I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna share it with the world exactly how you can abuse the centaurs yourself to take over the leaderboard with Zeus or Poseidon. And the way this works is that you go Hermes in classical age, right? That's the first point. And then the second point is you get the spirited charge upgrade, which enables your hippocons and your centaurs to do more damage, more speed. So let me actually open the tech tree and I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So let me see. Here it is. Hermes increases the attack and the speed of cavalry, centaurs. So that's a very, very strong upgrade. Just centaurs by itself, as I was told, are not that good. But if you mix it with the hippocons, that's what allows your centaurs to, you know, get the damage in. And you need to have a lot of centaurs to get the AoE off as well. And you will see it this game. Not sure if he's actually gonna go do it against Set. I'm assuming though that he's gonna do it, so we will see. And yeah, he got a baboon that's scouting. He is converting the bear, and the bear converts pretty fast to compare to the other animals, so that is good as well. And Lightjagami or Regulate is doing a pretty good job here, scouting out all the hunts, the berries. 2 more cows, which somehow did not get converted. So I actually think maybe this was scouted out by a cow, because those cows cannot grab other cows, basically. So yeah. So he has 1 on wood right now, and now he is going to be advancing to the next age. He's going to be switching some of his food villagers to the wood. So 6 on wood right now, 4 on food, 2 on gold, and 2 on favor. And there it is, boys. He is definitely going to be spamming those centaurs. You can see Hermes on the right side. He is queuing the next age up. And Redo is not going to the classical age yet. He still needs to get his temple. And he's actually building it with 4 villagers. That's a lot of villagers, man. And now he is going to be switching a villager to wood as well. 2 even. And then he, just like Pegasus, he is also going to be switching some villagers around. And he is going to move some villagers from the food to the gold for 6 gold on total. And then 2 or maybe 1 wood only. So he's actually going to switch this one to gold as well. Or actually, he is kind of confused himself. He doesn't know if he should make houses, send them to the gold mine or to the trees. But yeah, so he is playing Set and he's making a lot of obelisk, which costs 20 gold. Or no, 10 gold. 10 gold. So obelisk for Set and Ra are not as cheap as for Isis. For Isis, they are only 5 gold, so it's a lot easier to spam them. And here's the first centaur pushing him off the gold mine right away. And yeah, that's basically no second TC, no second town center for Redo, because the town center costs 550 gold. So that will be delayed by a lot. And now the centaur has to run away because the Anubite and the Pharaoh are coming. Alright, so let's switch back to Regulate. So let's see, he is going to be making a granary on the chicken. He does not want any idle food time, and he also knows, like, right now food is not that important, and I don't want to risk losing villagers by sending them over here. Because he knows the Anubites are out on the loose and they are very thirsty right now for some villager blood. So yeah, Let me check the upgrades. Nope. So he is just making some centaurs right now. And then I think he will switch in the hippocons too. But we'll see. We'll see what he does exactly. He's actually taking down his obelisk quite fast with just the centaurs. And here's... Oh my god. What is this? The AoE of the centaurs are actually taking down a priest. That's crazy. And Jason is finishing off the kill steal. So let's see what Rito is doing. So Rito learned from his mistake and he is gonna close off the temple right here with the wall, hugging from the mountain to the temple, making sure that no one can raid his precious gold mine right there. And he is a very nice wall on the back hunt, so to protect his back hunt. Very nice. But let me check. Is it not completely open? Nope. There's actually you cannot pass through here, so this is a very safe spot. It was kind of a guess from Redo, because for all we know there could be some area right there which he could pass through. So yeah, always make sure to scout the black parts out as well. So let's see what Lajigami is switching into. Okay, so he's playing very smart. He knows, okay, he is not going for a second DC. He is staying on one DC. So what could he be doing right now? So he's checking right now. He sees a lot of villagers on gold. And right now at this point of the game, he's just trying to get some information to see what is going on in Redo's mind. He is making some hippocons as well. Just a few to have, Redo believe like, okay, he is really committed to this, so maybe I have to make some barrack units myself, which slows down his heroic timing in return, right? And at the same time, Pegasus is like, okay, 200 IQ move right there. He thinks I'm going all in, so I'm actually going to take a town center, and he has no way of knowing, and I'm on 2 town centers right now. So very, very tricky gameplay by Regulate. Let me see. So what is Rito actually doing? So he is actually going for a heroic. Yeah, he has enough food right now to go heroic, and then he also has almost enough gold for the heroic timing. So let me see. It's just too late. I feel like you should already be heroic by now, like by right now, and then you should be dropping your minotaur right now as well. So this is kind of a late timing. And I think he really messed up big time by not defending his gold properly and also not advancing on time. Because against the centaurs, you just have to protect this spot and like get a way faster classical timing, right? So yeah, so Pegasus right now is preparing for the mid game. He's gonna wall up the key locations on the map to make sure he can gather his own resources safely. So first he moved to the chicken, then the berries, and then eventually, once he's walled up completely, he feels confident to take these deers as well. So yeah, he's gonna be also transitioning to some farms right now to make sure all his food economy is spread out evenly across different sources. So if he loses one, he still has the other one as well. That's how you kind of diversify and not, put all your eggs into one basket basically. So yeah, it is not looking good for Rito right now. Like I can just tell by the game state that he is probably going to lose this game. Sorry for the spoilers. I haven't watched this game yet, but I'm assuming at this point he's gonna lose just because he is too far behind. He has to make like a crazy push if he wants to win this game. And is he actually going for a Scorpion Priest siege push? So he is just gonna... I think this is actually the right thing to do. Like what I've noticed is the minotaur units train so slow that actually maybe it's better to just make a siege workshop, some barrack units, and then some myth units, and just go for the push basically. Like the minotaur units, it's just too slow. And also, if you guys didn't know yet, the monument for set, if you place it around the military buildings, including the workshop, I believe, then it will make them cheaper. So actually, he should have probably put the monument like a little bit over here, so it boosts the siege workshop as well. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but at least I think in the beta it did boost the siege workshop as well. So yeah, so he has an animal army and 3 scorpion, man. That's gonna be a big problem for Regulate. Yeah, that's a rough one. So he has ancestors and snakes, but Regulate has ceasefire as well. So I think he's completely fine actually. The trick though is if you're playing set in this case, you actually want to hold on to your ancestors and your eclipse, and you just want to have the bigger army basically, because if you have a smaller army like Redo does right now, then you're actually forced to use the snakes and then maybe even the ancestors, and then, you know, Light Yagami or Regulate can just ceasefire it, right? For the snakes, you probably shouldn't ceasefire this because, you know, like the snakes, like what are they gonna do right there? Like this is just purely defensive. So Redo has some more time to make more army basically, because you can see the army size of Redo. It's just too small. He knows like, okay, if I cast the snakes here, I can keep pushing this location, and I can keep adding more and more army, and it gives me some more time, you know, to amass some more army. So I think that's the reason why he casted serpents here and not yet ancestors, because he knows, like, right, like if he casts ancestors, the god power, then Regulate can just cast a ceasefire, right? So yeah, you want to do this very systematically, like take down the stable and take down the temple. But the only problem is, actually there's no problem, he's not playing Poseidon, but let's say he was Poseidon, then he would get militia as well, right? So yeah. And I think, honestly, I think Pegasus just has way too many like horses and centaurs. Like this backline is deadly right now. You can see he has the upgrades for the Sylvan lore, which upgrades the centaurs. You can see that's why they look different right now. And he also has the spirited charge upgrade. But yeah, I think even though these scorpion men have a lot of poison, and he probably has the poison upgrade for his spearmen too, I think. Yeah, he has the poison upgrade for his spears, which inflict damage over time, basically. It's just not enough. Like, his game state, he's just too far behind. Like, that push on his gold basically decided the game at like 6 minutes. So that's why it's so important to have a really good build order and get your classical timings on time, because otherwise you'll get punished by a player like by a player like Light Yagami. So yeah. Let me check out the upgrades. Pretty good upgrades. And then let me check out the armory upgrades as well. So he has none yet at this moment. So at this point, honestly, Regulate can do so many options at this point. Like, he can go for the push, which he's doing right now. He can take another TC. He can go heroic and then jump mythic after, you know. So there's many possibilities. Like, it's really on Redo right now to win this game. So Pegasus honestly doesn't even have to do this. Like, Redo is still on 1 TC, and it's really on him to win the game right now. Like, this is Regulate's game to lose basically at this point. He's on 2 TC against 1 TC, and Redo has already lost a lot of army. So honestly, all that Light Yagami needs to do at this point is just defend, just chill, just sit back, and just you know, enjoy the win, basically. So, well, actually in Retold, I can actually see a way of Redo winning this game still. So let's say he makes a Migdal, he goes mythic, he goes like a meteor, like a really good meteor on all these farms, on all these houses, and then do like a timing push on, let's say, this gold mine. Then Regulate could actually be in trouble, but he needs to do it like a minute ago, I feel like. Like right now it's just too late. Like, there's just not much Redo can do at this point. It was just all decided by this early push, denying Redo the gold. And here, so Regulate is up to Dionysus, 90% done, and this is gonna hurt. I feel like he's gonna make the Hydras, and damn, he has 3 villagers on the food or the temple. And let's see if he's gonna make more centaurs, or he's gonna opt into some Hydras right there. Yeah, you can see these centaurs are just putting in so much work. Now, Regulate is switching to quadruple barracks. So he realizes like, okay, the experiments are upgraded, right? I need something better now. So he is going to switch into hoplites, maybe even hippopist, and he's going to push and deny Redo completely back into his base. So again, I don't think this was the right TC to take for Redo. I think this one was a lot more valuable, because you can see it defends this gold mine, and you put a wall right there, and then you have another gold mine as well. So here another sick raid on the army of Redo. And yeah, I think these centaurs need a nerf, man. Just look at this. They're taking down the pharaoh. I mean, it's crazy. And then they're gonna rain down some Persian arrow fire on these villagers here as well. That's a lot of arrows. Look at that. Just crazy. And here Lajigami is doing a very good job scouting out this TC as well. So now he knows, okay, he's on 2 TC. Let me go mythic. Let me, you know, take another TC. Let me react to this. So I think what he's going to do right now, yeah, he's going to take this TC. He put the fortress down to protect this, so it's safe from the spearman raids. And he's going to probably focus all of his army on this spot to make sure Redo does not grab this TC, right? And to make sure to deny Redo of this gold mine here as well. So that's a very important switch. I think Lajigami or Regulate has to make the switch from this side, because right here there's not much, right? There's no gold mines, no settlements, and it's too risky to go all in on this location, right? So he has to switch. You can see his rally points are going to this side right now, so he has to switch to the right side of the map. Yeah, he has a lot of farms right there, so his economy is just primed right now to go mythic, which he is doing as well. He is going to the mythical age. He's going to get the plenty to get even a bigger eco boost to his economy. And he put the market down as well, so he's going to be trading from this market to this one. And now all he needs to do is like put a fortress down there, take this TC, and then start sieging down this location as well. And then once you have this location, you can cut this off too. And then I feel like it should be checkmate, basically, right? So you really need to think AOM as like a chess game, a game of chess. You can checkmate your opponent by denying gold, by denying town centers, by denying the trade, right? So that's like kind of like the way you have to think about playing this game. So yeah, here Lajigami or Regulate is pushing in on Redo on this location, and there goes the bronze. He's gonna be probably spamming Colossus now as well. This Hydra has 108 attack. He grew 2 extra heads, and there it is. The GG calls from Redo. Well played by both players. I think if Redo fixes the early game problem right there, he could have been in a better spot than he was this game. But yeah, I hope you guys learned a lot of information from this game, from seeing the rank 1 player in action. And if you guys want coaching from me, feel free to message me on Discord, and I'll see what we can do there. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out. See you guys later. Peace out.